Hello everyone, welcome to KFCS, your one of the favorite channels. So today we have Krishna Nair who is going to discuss with me, of course, a big match before World Cup. There is a battle of number one. Those who India or Australia who will win the series will definitely get a rank one position. And as of now, Pakistan is number one. But we all know the performance of Pakistan in Asia Cup. So now it's up to Australia. Australia who lost the recently series against South Africa. That's why Australia is in number two position, and same with in Team India also. Those who win this series definitely going to pick the spot number one. So this is a battle for number one. So Krishna, how are you?
I'm fine, Kolan. And how are you?
I'm fine. So Krishna and I are again a battle for number one spot. Already Pakistan is in number one, but we all know how Pakistan came to number one spot. Definitely a series loss against South African team, high scoring game series that was, and back to back win from South Africa that led Australia down to number one spot. Now, who will win the series? India versus Australia will definitely pick the number one spot before World Cup.
No, not really. But if Australia wins the series, then Pakistan will stay as number one because I've checked the predictions that if Australia wins the series 2-1, then Australia won't be number one. It will be Pakistan who will be
If
number
three
one as
zero,
the.
if three
Yeah,
zero.
3-0 is not possible in Indian conditions. It will be 2-1 India or 2-1 Australia. This will be the series result.
Okay. Yeah, but when we talk about Pakistan team, the way they perform in Asia Cup, I don't know how they are becoming number one team in ODI circuit, but we have to accept that yes, now as of now, Pakistan is number one.
Yeah, absolutely, Kunal.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
they are not coming they are not playing any series before the World Cup, so they will start their campaign with new game against Netherlands, so it will be new beginning for them.
Yes, of course. Well, in World Cup, we have to see what type of performance will be there, and always you can't underestimate the Pakistan team. Is always a great another. You can say this unusual team. You can't predict that this team will not give any competition. This team has capability, and every year, whenever the World Cup came, Pakistan always perform well. If we talk about their uh, playing condition, their playing 11 also, I think they have capability. They can give some contest to Australia, South Africa, England. They are easy matches, I think. So they can beat Sri Lanka also. They have capability to beat Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Netherlands. So you can't put Pakistan out of the contest, but really interesting to see tomorrow what will be the squad for Pakistan team. This is, I think, official that tomorrow definitely the squad will come, and not only Pakistan fans all over the world are waiting for Pakistan team actually, that what type of a squad they are making, because presently they are number one team. When you are in number one spot, everyone is waiting for your squad.
Yeah, absolutely, Kunal. And I feel it will be same as Isha Cup squad only. Might be two three changes in the squad. If you see that if Naseem Shah is not fit, then that replacement will come of his. Then might be Sarfaraz in the XI as backup of Rizwan. So because if Rizwan gets injured or doesn't perform, so Sarfaraz might come in the XI because Mohammad Haris as a wicket keeper. I'm not seeing him in XI because he's not a ODI type of a player who can be in 20, 15 overs in the crease. So I don't think Mohammad Haris should be in the reserves as well. So I feel Sarfaraz Ahmed should be as backup. Like in Test series also, Sarfaraz Ahmed was as a backup and he played Test series against New Zealand also. He saved that Pakistan that Test match against New Zealand as well. So Sarfaraz played that handy knock in that Test match as well. So in ODI cricket also, I feel they might bring him as a backup option of Rizwan. So if Rizwan somehow gets injured or
Not really. We will definitely chat about this tomorrow. Definitely, the squad will come. But one, what I think about, Actually, I have the same thinking for Team India also. That if you want a good middle order batsman, suppose Shreyas Iyer is not available, you can use Sanju Samson as a batter, not as a wicket keeper. So as a batter, you can choose Sanju Samson. That's why I think Pakistan can put Sarfaraz Ahmed as a batter, because as a batter, Sarfaraz Ahmed is good and he's actually good player of spin. Actually,
Yeah,
he's good.
absolutely. And you know, Shan Masood is also not there. He's also not in the circuit. So I feel Shan Masood can be a good one-down batsman, and they can because their middle order is a big problem,
Might
Kunal.
be Abdullah Shafiq is also another option. Might be you can try him in a middle order, because I
So
think
you,
his control is also good. The way he played against Sri Lanka, that was great.
yeah, he's a good player of spin, Kunal. If you remember the test series against Sri Lanka, also, he's a good player of spin. As I told in that previous live show, also, that Abdullah Shakib is a good player of spin. He knows how to handle spin, but in ODI circuit, he has to bat in top three. In middle order, there is no chance because in middle order, you need power hitters like Iftikhar or Agha Salam who can give you power hitting because in after 30 years over you can't play some slow knocks and waste balls because it's of only 300 balls. So after 30-35 hours you have to start power hitting because the score rate you have to check on the net run rate as well. So I feel Abdullah Shakif can bat in one down. They should bring Babar at four because Fakar and Imam can open. Fakar and Imam might open, I feel, because they will back Fakar because of his experience in ICC tournaments as well. So in especially in Champions Trophy and in ODI cricket as well, he has more experience than Abdullah. So I feel Imam and Fakar will open. They should bring Abdullah at one down, Babar at four because that flexibility of that middle order will be more huge because they can after Babar you can bring Iftikhar also. So power hitting will be more strong.
Yes, of course. So we will definitely have a good talk about this topic. It's a good topic, and tomorrow definitely I'm hoping the way Pakistan media is also told that probable is already finalized, means official confirmation will be by tomorrow that this is a World Cup squad. So let's talk about India versus Australia. So before telling you about the squad, what is the present squad of Team India, who is the captain? Before that, we have to talk about the ground also. Mohali again. After 4 years, we are playing in Mohali, and definitely the news is there that India is going to provide a flat track, and there will be less grass. Means you can say a minimal grass in the pitch, and that will not. You can say that that will get the maximum possibility for a fast bowlers to come into the play. Fast bowlers will take wickets in death overs. In initial, there will be some swing, but when match goes on, it will be good for bat. So again, high scoring encounter you can expect, Krishna. So let me tell you, in 2019, what was the stats and who was the performer of at that time. If we talk about 2019 Mohali ODI match, that was really one of the recorded chase for Australia in the history against India. That was 359. India made a score of 358 in the loss of 9 wickets, and that was the Dhawan comeback match. Dhawan made a score of 143, Rohit Sharma 95, and that was a good partnership also. Pfeiffer from Pat Cummins. So total India made a score of 358, and in reply, Australia made a score of 359, loss of 6 wickets. Peter Handscomb 117, Usman Khwaza 91, and Turner 84 not out. So Turner was the big man at that time who come in aggressive manner and just pick the match from mouth of India. You can say that win was expected. Bumrah 3 for 63 at that time was the one and only bowler who was picking wickets. So again, when it comes to Mohali, stats said that Australia is good against India. So what you will say, Krishna?
Yeah, absolutely, Konal. As the record is there, Australia has a good record against India in Mohali conditions. As I told you, I've won seven.
Yeah, 8 out of 7 win from Australia. Only single win for India. So big concern. 8 of first ODI. No Rohit Sharma, no Virat Kohli, no Hardik Pandya tomorrow. Krishna. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So guys, this is a big concern for Team India again. So let me tell you about the previous record. Also, after 2019, they got a chance in March, three-match ODI series against Australia, uh, where India plays against Australian team. First match they win it not by convincing manner, but yes, there was KL Rahul who played a big role to win that match. Let me show you in the screen. I will show you the three ODI series result. So that will also the conclusion that Australia is looking favorite in this series. Result I don't know what will happen, but Australia is looking favorite now. Let me show you. Yes, so this is a scorecard of first ODI in this 2023 March. India, uh, Australia 188 all out. Uh, Good innings from Michelle Marsh. Of course, Michelle Marsh is the opener tomorrow also. Warner and Michelle Marsh definitely the opener. Marsh 81. Shami 3 by 17. Siraj 3 by 29. So Mohammad Shami is included in the squad. Siraj is there. And Bumrah is also there. So yeah, so Krishna is there. So Krishna, let's start with our Indian team. In this year, in March, India got a chance to play against Australian team in Indian conditions. So this is the first ODI. I think you can see in the screen that India win that match, first ODI with 5 wickets, and that was the hero at that time was only KL Rahul, 75 not out and Jadeja 45. So KL Rahul finally showed that yes, he is the type of player. If he stays in the crease, uh, he can contribute in winning cause.
KL Rahul, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
after he had good Asia Cup as well. So I feel is as a captain his batting will test him in this Australian series as well and ahead of World Cup as well because he didn't play much ODI cricket for a long time. He was injured. That's why this ODI series will be important for KL Rahul as a captain also and as a batsman also for Indian team because there is no much experience in the Indian batting lineup if you see in this ODI squad of two matches. So I feel KL Rahul and Gill will be the main batters in this series. And Jadeja 45 that was last year. So last time, so his form
Yeah.
is dipped bit. So I don't know how will Jadeja perform and give
Yeah,
contribution
six
with the
months
batting.
ago. 6 months
Yeah,
ago. Okay, but I'm very afraid about Michel Marsh. Actually, Michel Marsh is going as an opener for Australian ODI series against India. He played very well, 81 in first ODI, and that was quick pace 81. It was not 81 balls 81. Strike rate was below one. I think more than 120. That was the strike rate. Okay, so let's before that let's start with Rahul Iyer. Yeah, so welcome Rahul. How are you?
Yes, I'm doing fine. Kunal, how are you?
I'm fine. Actually, I am discussing with Krishna that when it comes to Mohali, I am really afraid that we can how Indians will play against the Australian team because this Australian team has done a record chase in 2019. That was a famous match, definitely a Dhawan comeback match. 143 for Dhawan, 95 for Rohit Sharma, fifer for Pat Cummins, 3 wickets for Bumrah. Usman Khwaja 117, Turner 84 not out. That was one of the big in knock for Australian team and they created history, making 359 runs in Mohali. And again a flat wicket we are providing tomorrow.
Mm, well, it is going to be a high scoring match. Hopefully, India will be chasing in the match. That'll be a better option. But it has to be said, this Australian team may not be as strong as that Australian team. That Australian team was also a second string team, I agree. But they had some quality in the batting lineup. With this Australian team, not necessarily so.
Well, we can't say second string team. They are coming with a full strength almost. Warner is there, and let's talk about this year series. Not I'm not going 4 years before. If we talk about this year, India lose 2-1. So, in a screen, you can see the first ODI. India win it by 5 wickets, but that win was not too convincing. For 192 runs, you have taken so much time. In 40 overs, you chase that target. And Australia almost picked 5 wickets, 3 wickets from Stark. Stark was performer, but good thing is that tomorrow there is no Mitchell Stark as of now. Mitchell Stark is not available for first ODI. That is the news from Australian side. For Indian side, no Rohit Sharma, no Virat Kohli, no Hardik Pandya. So it is going to be quite interesting game. No Hazelwood as well. So Pat Cummins again. Pat Cummins have a good record in mohali Pfeiffer against India in 2019. So stats are saying that yes, India need to afraid little bit. Mohali is favorite of Australia.
There have been a lot of India Australia classics in Mohali. To be frank, across all three formats, we've seen some classic matches. Last year, too, Australia chased down a very big total against India during the T20 series. Let's not forget that.
Yes.
And during the Test match, too, there have been a couple of classics like the one in 2010 where VVS Lakshman pulled off a miraculous chase for India and we won by 1 wicket. Then even the one in 2013, which was known for Shikhar Dhawan's debut, he made a great debut and India won the match in spite of conceding 400 in the first innings. But in 2019, Australia chased a target of 359, if I'm not wrong,
Yes.
to
Yes.
win that match. I think the presence of Pat Cummins, with the presence of Pat Cummins, Australia can definitely exploit the weak Indian batting lineup. They now have an experienced face in the lineup, so they will be able to exploit the weakness of the Indian batting lineup.
Yes, Seen Abbott is there. Seen Abbott has good series against South Africa. If I talk about Michel Marsh is also done opening in Indian tour when Australia came to India for Test series along with ODI series. At that time, we see how Marsh was playing in aggressive manner in a ODI match. So again, and don't forget that Warner is coming with a 2 centuries in the series. So this is also a big concern. 2 century, 1/2 century, a great series for Warner ahead of World Cup. So Warner loves, you can say, in a flat track, Warner will going to ruin each and every bowler. And Steve Smith is also there.
Yeah, they're going to be very dangerous for Australia. In fact, in the first two ODIs, I feel it will be a contest between India's bowling and Australia's batting because those are the strengths of the two sides. Australia's bowling has been hampered by injuries, while India's batting has been hampered by injuries. So it's the two weaknesses, weakness versus weakness, and strength versus strength. But in the inverse way, usually we always consider a contest between Indian batsmen and the other team's bowlers, but in this case, it's the opposite.
Well, we can't say that Australian team is not too capable. If I talk about some bowlers like Adam Zampa, actually he likes to play in India. Actually, he got so much help. Adam Zampa, Marcus Stoinis is giving you so much over. Seen about, we will definitely see Seen about, and Seen about has good series again recently against South Africa. So that is also the good thing for Australian team. Cummins, he loves Mohali. Actually, he got Pfeiffer 4 years ago. So I think along with Pat Cummins, seen about role is really important along with Marcus Stoinis, Adam Zampa, another bowler. So I think these 3 4 bowlers have opportunity. So these 3 4 bowlers will definitely try to expose the Indian batting. Now comes to Indian batting, Rahul. I heard press conference of Rahul Dravid. So Rahul Dravid is giving the indication that team is going to include Ashwin in the World Cup. Most probably, because from the statement of Rahul Dravid is saying that he is very confident that Ashwin is that type of player who don't need any game time. He's an experienced player. But 3 4 matches he will come back to his rhythm, and definitely he will gives you stability at number 8 with batting as well as bowling. Batting means yes, if you need 14 15 runs in 2 overs, then Ashwin can make it if needed.
Mm, that's only with that kind of a situation, to be honest. If you need and a number eight batsman to come and you need to score a 10 or 12 runs and over, Ashwin is not your batsman, to be honest. And very often in ODIs these days, when you're batting first, you need to be able to score 100 runs in the last 10 overs, and you need to be able to score at 10 or 12 runs and over these days. But I don't think Ashwin is capable of doing that, to be honest.
But the problem is that Akshar Patel status actually, as of now, Akshar Patel is not yet ready, and they have to see in third ODI might be Akshar Patel is there or not. If Akshar Patel is confirmed to play in World Cup, then why did they put the name of Washington Sundar and Ashwin in the third ODI as well? So this is the indication that they are trying, and Washington Sundar is going to play Asian Games. So that is the reason that Ashwin qualification is almost confirmed in World Cup. They are bringing Ashwin along with Jadeja and Kuldeep Yadav as a third spinner. Proper five bowlers.
Mm, yeah, so Washington Sundar probably won't play the World Cup if he's playing the Asian
Asian
Games,
Games.
in
Yes,
my
he's playing
opinion.
Asian Games.
So, and with Akshar Patel injured, they probably need Ashwin. So Ashwin is really coming as a backup over here, but I don't think it's the right option. In my opinion, I felt they should have brought Yuzvendra Chahal, because Ashwin is as good as a tail ender in ODI cricket, and you're better off bringing Yuzvendra Chahal, somebody who can perform at legs and who can perform with leg spin. Him and Kulcha are a very successful pair, in my opinion. So they should have been
Well, for
together.
selection of Ashwin, Ashwin has to prove in three-match ODI series. In three-match ODI series, if Ashwin proves his worth by bowling, means suppose in 3 matches ODI series he picks 7 8 wickets, then India will consider him as a that he will come as another fifth bowling option definitely, because there is also a concern with Ravindra Jadeja. If I talk about Ravindra Jadeja, he's good as a fielder, but sometimes what we see that he's not so consistent with his bowling. If he goes wicketless in middle overs and some batting issue with Jadeja also might be. That's why they are coming with Ashwin. And Ashwin record is also good, economical 4.9 economy. That is also the reason. That's why they are picking Ashwin. If there is some spin assistance, then Ashwin definitely uh, crush opponent. If there is any spin condition in during World Cup time. So I think it's okay if India need someone that who can bat little bit and bowl also. Then in that case, I think Ashwin is good. But if you want Yuzvendra Chahal, then Chahal is your proper bowler. You can't expect a single run from Chahal. I think he will take single very risky for Yuzvendra
Mm,
Chahal as a bat.
to be honest, understand that concern, but there is no guarantee. We don't know how good Ashwin is. First of all, as a bowler, his primary role, we don't know how good he will be in ODI cricket,
That's why they
let
are included
alone.
in Australian tour. Definitely because this is a
Yeah, we
real
have
test
to.
of Ashwin.
I I mean, all the best to Ashwin. Hope I think the BCCI selectors, they really have to hope that Ashwin will somehow do something good in this series and find some form before the tournament. If they're planning to have him in the playing 11, they need to really hope. They're really hinging it on hope right now rather than expectation.
And there's
And
another news that they are putting Surya Kumar Yadav. Means confirm is this Surya Kumar Yadav is going to play two ODIs. So tell me, Rahul, which is the good position to play for Surya Kumar Yadav again? Because there's Shreyas Iyer who is going to play number 3 in absence of Kohli. So where Surya Kumar Yadav should play? Number 4 or 5?
I think the lower down the order, the better for Surya Kumar Yadav. And so I would go with number five. The lower down the order, the better. So number five
So
would
you
be
want
my
so
choice.
you want our captain KL Rahul to bat at number 4, right?
Yeah, yeah, he should bat at number four. He's been good at that position. Why not give him a chance over there? But really,
Another question,
to
Rahul.
be honest, there is time till the 28th to change the squad.
Yes,
So
last ODI is
Surya Kumar,
27.
to be honest, if I know this won't happen, but if Surya Kumar Yadav doesn't perform in this series, it's time to show curtains for him and take him off of the squad. Seriously, you cannot give a cricketer more chances than you've given Surya Kumar Yadav to come good. Whatever potential he has,
And
you can't
actually, I
keep
think
on
this is also a
whatever
good time.
taking a failing athlete and saying we are confident in his performance and hope that some point he will come good for you. You cannot do that. I don't think I know this is bringing in IPL, but if I don't think any cricketer from any other franchise would be getting so many chances for failing like this under the excuse of we're backing his abilities. I don't think any other cricketer from any other franchise would get this many chances and still be selected in spite of failing.
Yes, of course. So we have to see what will happen. But again, another question, Rahul. If we talk about the opening combination, Rituraj Gaikwad is added, and another is your Ishan Kishan. So Rahul, what do you want? Team India confidence or sudden changes in the team so that youngster will play who is not in the part of the World Cup. So if you want a confidence in the World Cup, I think in absence of Rohit Sharma, you should try Ishan Kishan and Shubman Gill as an opener. That this is our
Yeah,
plan in
definitely.
absence of Rohit Sharma. Otherwise, if you
Yes,
want that
absolutely.
Ishan Kishan should play in middle order, Rituraj Gaikwad as an opener, then I think uh, you are lacking. Might be I am wrong. Might be BCCI will think that yes, give a habit to Ishan Kishan that you this is your place. You have to play in this below KL Rahul, maybe 4 or 5. That is
Ishan
also thinking.
Kishan's best batting position has been proven to be opening. So you had to put him in that position in the absence of Rohit Sharma. And frankly speaking, I would say invest in him as an opener after the World
Yes,
Cup is over. Let Rohit Sharma drop the ODI format also and play only Test cricket.
it will happen, Rahul. Definitely, I know it. When World Cup will be over, Rishabh Pant finally will come. When he will proper fit, he will be a permanent keeper. KL Rahul will be out also in that context. Then might be you can see the Ishan Kishan will open with Shubman Gill, and in middle order you will see Rishabh Pant. So these changes can come in 2024. I can see it. These changes can
Yes,
come.
absolutely.
So you will get a two experienced left-hander automatically in this playing 11 in 2024. Then you have a
Yes.
good vision for World Cup also. So that is the future. Well, now it talks about the present scenario. If we talk about both the team lineup also, we have to put Surya Kumar Yadav in the correct place that he will come and backfire. Ravindra Jadeja is your vice captain again for two ODIs. So let's see how Ravindra Jadeja will perform. No Hardik Pandya, that is also the big concern. So I think tomorrow Washington Sundar definitely comes up of the order. Definitely he will play in place of Hardik Pandya. So in place of Hardik Pandya, if Washington Sundar is playing, of course we will see the how he will bat also. Well, Asian Games campaign will start from 3 October. So before that, three-match series will be over. So Washington Sundar and Rituraj might be Rituraj Gaikwad. will also left the squad after third ODI. So let's see how Washington Sundar will come. So I think the lineup will looks like this: Ishan Kishan and Gil opener. Number three Shreyas Iyer. Number four KL Rahul. Number five is your Surya Kumar Yadav or Washington Sundar. 5-6, and then R Ashwin, because there is no Kuldeep Yadav. So Washington Sundar and Ashwin has to play, and each of them get 10-10 overs. And after that, Shami, Siraj, and Bumrah. I think that is your choice. Might be you can use Shardul Thakur. I think Shardul Thakur is also in ODI World Cup, right?
Yes, he is in the squad, and I think they're probably going to make him play the ODIs against Australia. Also, the team management has shown that they have some faith in him.
Yeah.
They
So
clearly
in
have
place of
faith in
Shami,
him.
Shardul will be there.
Yeah, it will be in place of Shami, in my opinion. And I mean, with his bowling, he has done not much wrong to be dropped. But the question is, his purpose of selection is to be an all-rounder, and is Shardul Thakur doing justice to that role? We really have to ask that
No,
question, and
no
the answer
justice,
is no. He is
no
definitely
justice.
not doing justice to the role of an all-rounder, because Shardul Thakur's performances read well if for just a regular bowler, but
Yes.
for uh, if we are looking for an all-rounder at number 8, he's not fitting the bill right now. And unfortunately, Jadeja also is looking like a tail ender right now with the bat. So even though we claim to have batting until number 8, technically speaking, we have batting only until number 6. We might have won the Asia Cup recently, but our middle order weakness has kind of shown in that department. In the first match against Pakistan, um, we had a collapse apart from Ishan Kishan and Hardik Pandya. After Ishan Kishan and Hardik Pandya seem to have helped India not only recover but also get a foundation for a fairly big total. After that, the lower order collapsed and both Shardul Thakur and Jadeja failed. Then in the match against Sri Lanka, again, Jadeja failed and Shardul Thakur failed. So uh, things are feeling like India has only batting until number 6, even though we claim to have batting until number 8. So either these two have to be dropped or they have to raise their performance. They really have to raise their performance, Jadeja and Shardul Thakur.
Yeah, and let's talk about the Australian team. So probable playing 11 is your David Warner and Michel Marsh is going to open. Both are really in good form. If we talk about 2023, number three Steve Smith coming from injury, but Steve Smith loves to play against India. If we see the stats, Steve Smith always score runs, a good century whenever he comes to India. He score one century in 2-3 matches. So that is also record for Steve Smith. Manas Labuschagne, another shining star from South African series, and India, Australia is going to add him. This is also news is coming from Pat Cummins. So another important series for Manas Labuschagne, how he will perform. If he will make 50 plus each and every game, then it will give a ticket to World Cup also for Manas Labuschagne.
I feel Marnus Labuschagne deserves to be in the World Cup squad for sure, given his performances in South Africa. But of course, the real test is in India, and you have to give more weightage to the performance in India because of how the pitches are in India. The World Cup is in India, so definitely performances in India should get more weightage.
Yes, of course. And now let's come to another. There is Cameron Green, who is giving you stability with not only with bat and also with ball. So this is another all-rounder. Alex Carey with a bat. He was good in one match against South Africa. That was 99. He was out unfortunately. He lost the century by 1 run. And then Marcus Stoinis, expecting him to get at least 7-8 overs compulsory. And Seen Abbott, good series in this against South Africa. He was in great form. Pat Cummins, he loves to play in Mohali. Good record in Mohali. Josh Hazelwood, he loves to play against India. Good wicket taker, good swing bowler. And then there is Adam Zampa. I think India knows how Adam Zampa pick wickets against India. And in India, he is very critical bowler. His 10 overs is
He
really
could be
critical.
a very critical bowler, but I feel he might be overshadowed by, of course, with no Maxwell. Oh, true. With no Maxwell, Cameron Green will have to play. That's the thing.
Yes,
Although he didn't really have an impressive tour of South Africa, the ODI leg was not that impressive. Nothing too impressive, to be honest, either with bat or ball. He took only one wicket in each of the ODIs and going at nearly 6 runs and over. Nothing impressive about that. I mean, it's okay given that the scores were very high, like 350, 350s and 400s were being scored. Considering that, you could say it's decent, but he didn't take many wickets. So, and then with bat also, I think he had low scores in both the matches. So, to be honest, if the squad is fully fit, I wouldn't prefer Cameron Green over Stoinis and Maxwell. But because Maxwell is injured, Cameron Green has to come in.
yes. And let's talk about stats also. Australia played 7 ODIs out of that they win 6. Only they lost 1 ODI in Mohali. And if we talk about Jadeja, you will not be happy to see the stats of Jadeja. 4 matches, 43 runs only. 4 matches, 43 runs. That is a bigger concern. Bigger concern with KL Rahul is that whenever KL Rahul getting a role of captaincy or vice captaincy, average is 19. Means less than a bowler average. He is looking like a bowler. A batsman is playing like a bowler. Yeah. So this
Yeah,
is also the
absolutely.
problem for Team India again. And in Mohali, Ashwin have picked only 2 wickets. That is also the big problem. The stats is saying, well, this is a stats. It can be wrong also. Who knows? Ashwin will pick more wickets. He's an experienced bowler. He will definitely use his experience. But he has bowled 29 overs. Out of that, he picked only 2 wickets. That is a concern. 29 overs, 2 wickets means you have to say that in 2 matches, not two, I think 3 matches, you will bowl 29 overs and only 2 wickets. So I think from the standard of Ashwin, this is not a good stat. From the standard of R Ashwin, we know the R Ashwin.
Yeah, definitely not good enough. Yes.
And one big thing is also that Pat Cummins has not played ODI since November 2022. So that is also the big thing for Australian captain. After 8 months, you are playing. Not 8 months, almost 10 months. So after 10 months, you are coming to play an ODI match and your favorite ground where you pick Pfeiffer 4 years ago. So this is also interesting how Australia will play. But overall, record goes against India and going in favor of Australia. So let's see, Rahul, who is going to win that match. Rahul, tell me the prediction. How much you are thinking that India is going to win it?
I think it is going to be the series score is going to be 2-1 Australia. That's my prediction.
Not tomorrow match. I'm not asking for
Tomorrow's
series.
match, I have a feeling. I think I have a feeling Australia will win it.
I'm also feeling like this. Might Let's see. I'm hoping that might be Shreyas Iyer can step up. In number 3, he will get some position and he will get some time to play. And Nishan Kishan also. So apart from this ODI matches, let's talk about another thing also. Another update. Definitely, Rahul. When we do the squad analysis of South African team, we always talk about there is so many fast bowlers is there. I told you that why don't we pick all rounder? There is only Marco Jensen who can bat and bowl both. Finally, South African team added and Endil Filakwayo. Filakwayo, I told you, I hope you remember that I told you this name also. That in 4 years ago in World Cup he was playing for South Africa. He has good contribution as a bat and bowl. So finally, Felix Vayo is back and Lizard Williams is coming. Norkia and Magala is out. So this is a big update from South African side. And I will say congratulations to South Africa that finally you bring one more all rounder. that will stabilize your condition. That already you have Rabada, Nagidi, and one more, Marco Jensen, who can gives you a fast bowling. Felix Payo is another medium fast bowler, and two spinner you have Maharaj and Samsi. Then Rahul, why we need so many fast bowlers? It better you bring Felix Payo, who will gives you batting depth.
Mm, yeah, it is better to bring Feluquayo into the
So
team.
finally, South Africa, I think they have heard about that, and finally they come back. Because I was really surprised why Magala is there. I don't see the Magala in the ODI circuit for South Africa as of now. I know in SA20 he was great. In IPL he was good, 1 2 matches. But I think he need to work on his fitness. Of course, he's not looking like a fast bowler, but he is bowling. That is a strange thing that I see with Magala fitness. So this is very strange that this bowler, how this bowler can bowl with the speed of 140. So I think injury is also there.
Yeah, there are probably injury concerns, and plus probably his physique also. I mean, he is what to say, too fat to be a fast bowler. If I have
Yes,
to put it that way.
I think if he is a spinner, then might be South Africa will give him more liberty, and that will be good for his health also. I think so. If he is a spinner, like Rakeem Cornwall of West Indies, 128 kg man.
Yeah, I think that'll be good for Feluquayo. Although Feluquayo still looks thin
No,
compared to
I'm saying
Rakim
Magala.
Cornwall.
I'm saying Magala,
Yeah,
Magala.
sorry, Magala. Yes, I meant to say Magala. Magala looks thin compared to Rakim Cornwall.
Yeah, Rakeem Cornwall is actually exception case. Another exception case in cricket. Rahul, uh, I am waiting for the squad of this Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh. Don't know what they want to do. Now it is time for the teams to travel to India. The team already starting traveling. I think England is going to reach by 26. Might be by 26. England will be in India. I think the first team who will travel to India finally for World Cup. And
Well, the first team in India is India
yeah,
itself.
no, no,
India and
I'm saying
Australia will already be in India
yeah.
before England because of
Yeah,
the
Australia already
series.
there. Yeah, because of series, but in that way for practice match, I think England is there. But what happens to Pakistan again, Rahul? If we talk about this Pakistan team, do you think their confidence get lose down against after a huge defeat against India and not qualifying for final from Super 4? This is a big concern. That's why they are not be able to announce the squad. There are so many talks about that middle order. Their middle order is not experienced, so they are trying to bring Sarfaraz Ahmed, another wicket keeper option in a middle order, so that their middle order will be stabilized with Rizwan, another experienced batsman, and they are also trying to bring one of the spinner like Abrar Ahmed. Abrar Ahmed, who has a good outings against New Zealand in Test series, good in PSL also recently. So Rahul, is this good for Pakistan team? Sudden changes after Asia Cup, you are not rely on the players that they are coming. I know in middle order option you have no middle order experience. It's okay you are bringing Sarfaraz Ahmed, but do you think it's time for Abrar Ahmed to come another leg spinner in India?
Mm, it's not a bad decision in my opinion. I guess they need a backup spinner in case something happens.
To
So
Shadab.
in case something, yeah, in case something happens to Shadab. But I think right now Pakistan does need to do a little bit of soul searching, and they are a little bit of a disadvantage in playing this World Cup in India because I don't think any of their active cricketers have played any cricket in India. I think that
Yes.
is a huge disadvantage for them. So they may not know the Indian conditions as well as the other teams know it. Like they may not know it better than even the Sean countries like Australia, England, South Africa, and New Zealand.
Yes, of course. Okay, so Rahul, now it is a battle of number one. Who is going to win this series? Definitely will be close to number one. For Australia, I think Australia need to win all the series, means clean sweep 3-0. If Australia win it 3-0, uh, he will be a topper, and if India win it 2-1, then India is the topper. But if Australia win it by 2-1, then they will be close to Pakistan, but can't put Pakistan out of top spot. As of now, Pakistan is on top spot. Rahul, do you see the clean sweep from Australia?
I don't think Australia will do a clean sweep in India, and I don't think they have done a clean sweep. Anyone has done a clean sweep against India since like maybe the 1980s. In
Yeah.
my opinion, I don't think anyone has done a clean sweep against India, so it definitely won't be a clean sweep. But winning the series 2-1 is definitely on the cards.
Yes, of course, and there's official news was also there that Pakistan is going to announce the squad tomorrow. So I hope finally Pakistan will show the squad and will then we will try to make a balanced playing 11 for this Pakistan team. Rahul, if we ask that for Pakistan, who is the impact player, means very important player for Pakistan if Pakistan wants to go forward in World Cup? According to you, who is the main factor that Pakistan really depends?
Two main factors, in fact, Babar Azam and Shaheen Afridi. Shaheen Afridi with the ball and Babar Azam with the bat. I feel these are two are going to be key for Pakistan.
Why not Rizwan? Mohammad Rizwan.
Rizwan can also be dangerous, but he's not a hitter and he can take time to settle down at times. So you never know.
Okay,
I
means
mean, you can call him a good player, a vital player for the team, but if we're talking about X factor, then no.
okay, Rahul. How you see Abdullah Shafiq? Only one match, 150 that was convincing two against spinners. Do you think Abdullah Shafiq should get at least as a backup opener? Abdullah Shafiq should be selected. I know Imamullah and Fakhar Zaman definitely comes to India. They do not put both the openers out of the contest.
Wait. Sorry, repeat the question.
I'm saying that do you think Imamullah and Fakhar Zaman should Pakistan put him into the contest, not put him out, and Abdullah Shafiq should be a backup opener. Abdullah Shafiq.
I would put Abdullah Shafiq as a backup opener in my opinion because he's not. He has less experience than Fakhar Zaman and Imam ul Haq.
Yeah. So let's see, and hoping that Pakistan will announce the squad. Then we have a good discussion also, because we are waiting and waiting for Sri Lanka too. Let's see. I think disastrous team Pakistan and Sri Lanka in Asia Cup, and the disaster shows that they are not little bit confident. Yesterday there was news from morning that Shanaka will not a captain. Then on at night they are saying that no, Shanaka is our captain. So Rahul, this is the impact of lose
It could be the impact of a loss for sure, but
50 all out.
yeah, that was an embarrassing match. But I don't think that should make Sri Lanka cricket scrap Banushka Rajapaksha.
Yeah, of course. Let's see what will the squad, and let's hope for a good match tomorrow. And so, guys, where you have to watch this match, definitely you all know that Viacom has put all the rights. They have picked rights. So in TV Sports 18 and in online Geo Cinema, you can watch it free of cost. Three series: India versus Australia, and for 4 years, Geo Cinema is going to uh, telecast the Indian matches. So that is a big thing. WPL, IPL also in this, and in TV you can see Viacom also. Okay, Rahul, in US, and which channel you are going to watch the match? You can also tell, because some
The
viewers
World
from
Cup
US
match.
also. No, this series India versus Australia.
I'm not really sure which channel it comes out in the US. Yet either it should come on Willow TV or ESPN Plus. So whichever one the match is on, I will watch it there for sure.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, so all the best, Team India. I hope this record will be only in papers and finally we got a win. Otherwise, according to stats, Australia is an upper hand. Australia is looking favorite in this series. Already they have won 2-1 this year. So let's see what will happen. So Rahul, enjoy the match tomorrow and let's see
Yes, absolutely.
a high scoring encounter. Rahul, back to back 2 days. Rain plays a spoil spot in England versus Ireland, Bangladesh versus New Zealand. Rain plays a role, but tomorrow there will be a full 50 over game. No rain, no chance of rain. Not a single drop will be affect the match tomorrow in Mohali.
Yes, that will be a really good thing. After 2 days of washout, it'll be nice to actually have a day where there is proper ODI cricket.
Yeah. So guys, just subscribe KFCS and watch all the videos also that we are always updating you what is the squad and we will try to make a good content in World Cup too. So with Rahul and yes, uh, I will try to interact with Pakistan fans also if there is someone available, so that we will discuss the Pakistan World Cup squad also. So that for that what you have to do just subscribe KFCS and press the bell icon. So till then, thank you very much and thank you Rahul for your time also. So Rahul, enjoy the match, India versus Australia. We will come
Absolutely.
back and tomorrow we will discuss about Pakistan team squad for World Cup. So
Absolutely.
guys, thank you very much. Have a great day and good night.
Good night.